wasn't just a recession, it was a near collapse of the global system. Imagine waking up to find that the largest banks in America, some of the most powerful institutions in the world, were suddenly begging for rescue. In Too Big to Fail, journalist Andrew Ross Sorkin pulls back the curtain on the 2008 financial crisis and gives us a front-row seat to the chaos, egos, deals, and desperation behind the scenes. This isn't a dry economics book. It reads like a thriller, with billion-dollar decisions made over midnight phone calls, CEOs frozen in fear, and government officials trying to stop the financial world from burning down. What does too big to fail even mean? In 2008, Wall Street giants like Lehman Brothers, AIG, Merrill Lynch, and Goldman Sachs weren't just big, they were massive. Their failure would have sent shockwaves through the global economy. The phrase, too big to fail, became a warning. If one went down, they could all go down. Banks had taken huge risks, especially in the housing market, betting on mortgage-backed securities that looked safe on the surface but were filled with toxic, bad loans underneath. Who was in the room where it happened? Sorkin uses real interviews, emails, and insider reports to pull readers into the high-stakes boardrooms and frantic emergency meetings of the 2008 financial crisis. Key figures like Hank Paulson, Ben Bernanke, and Tim Geithner were at the center, working non-stop to prevent collapse. CEOs such as Dick Fuld and Lloyd Blankfein faced sudden helplessness. Lehman Brothers, the fall that shook the world. One of the most shocking chapters in the book is about the fall of Lehman Brothers. With over 25,000 employees and $600 billion in assets, it was the biggest bankruptcy in U.S. history. No one could save it. The U.S. government let it fall, hoping it would teach the market a lesson. Instead, panic spread. Global markets crashed, confidence disappeared. Sorkin shows just how unprepared even the smartest people were for what came next. The bailouts. Saving the system or rewarding greed? Next came the bailouts. AIG, once one of the world's strongest insurance companies, was secretly days away from collapse. The government injected $180 billion into it. Other firms like Morgan Stanley and Bank of America got billions in emergency funding. Critics screamed, "Why are we saving the rich?" But leaders argued, if we don't, everyone suffers. Sorkin shows that these decisions weren't easy or clean. There was fear, confusion, political pressure, and an overwhelming sense that everything was spiraling out of control. The real cost: trust, jobs, and homes. By the end of the book, you realize something chilling. The economy may have been saved, but trust in the system was shattered. Millions lost their jobs, their homes, their retirements, and yet many of the people responsible walked away richer than ever. Too Big to Fail became more than just a description. It became a symbol of a broken system, one where risk was rewarded and responsibility disappeared. Why this book still matters. Too Big to Fail is more than a history book. It's a warning. In today's world, many of those big banks are even bigger than they were in 2008. If you want to understand the financial crisis, not just the headlines, but the human decisions that shape the future, this book is a must-read. Grab it, read it, and brace yourself. It's a roller coaster that'll leave you questioning who really runs the world. If you like this review, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.